Alright guys, part 2 to this video. Unexpectedly it cut off. I tried to get it to cut back on, it wouldn't. I said my memory was full and I wasn't about to erase half my storage just for one video, so we'll have to cut it into two. Now, where we left off was talking about, this isn't a microguard, this is just the box I used for the XP filter. Oh man, I had high hopes for this, but then at the same time, maybe it might have been me. It's not you, it's me. Oh yeah, this is much better. You can clearly see the part number on this one. So this is the first Wix XP, and it was trashed. It started out good, no ticking, no tapping, but it couldn't go the distance. Now, I might have played a part in that because I purposely left dirty oil in there to see how long could you run a vehicle on dirty oil with just changing out the filter. And it turns out, if the engine is already old, I don't know if it works on, I don't know why you would try it on a newer engine, a newer vehicle, but on older vehicles, a lot of times people want to cheap out. Now I know I might get some off the wall comments from mechanics. Oh, you shouldn't be doing that in the first place. Look, nobody's going to do, the average person is not about to dip a tube into the oil and take an oil sample. They're just not going to do it. And furthermore, people that change their own oil, 9 times out of 10, they might not even know about that you can send your oil in for analysis. And then even if they do, again, they're not going to do it. They're going to go to the store, see what fits their vehicle, how much did it cost, and they're going to try to take the cheapest route possible. But in doing that, are you doing more harm than good? And that's what we're here to find out. If you take the cheap route, if you cheap out on the oil filter or try to stretch the oil for another couple of thousand miles, what's the worst that can happen? Well, if your oil filter gets clogged up like this one did, the oil won't be able to get through to the other side of the engine, and that's going to cause problems. Now, once I changed the oil, 2 filters later, I went back and got me another XP. After changing the oil and dropping another filter in there, it still came up short. It didn't reach the 10,000 miles, but it got a lot closer. It got to like 7,000 and something, some odd number. It started to come apart, started to buckle a little bit. You can see it for yourself, but for the most part, it stayed solid. Whereas this one, just after so many thousand miles, it just wanted to give up the ghost, wanted to collapse. It's spreading apart, it's curved. This one's not so much curved, but it is spreading apart. And this was after I changed the oil. So once I got some fresh oil in there, start lubricating the internals, trying to wash out all the contaminant that was left over. This is what I was left with. And this was on the Ecotec engine. The one that nobody likes. The one that all the kids don't want to play with. So if it can do that and come out like this for that piece of engineering, I'm pretty sure this Wix XP will do a lot better in a better made engine. That's all I'm saying. If it works for a crappy engine like that, then it'll work for something better. I could definitely see myself purchasing a Wix XP again, not just for that vehicle, but for other vehicles as well. Now, this is the Fram Titanium. I've tried the Fram Ultra and it works pretty good. Like I said, I did that with dirty oil, extremely dirty oil. So, I plan on using this next and see how this holds up compared to that one. Who knows? I might even put it in this new vehicle that I got. Assuming it's the same part number, I have to check it out and see. But that's all for this one. Stay safe, drive safe, and I'll see you out on the road.